Over the past 30 years, before seeing Dr. Trevisani, the dental problems were quite extensive, and my visits were quite extensive and very costly. I was determined at that time by a periodontist that I had major problems and that they recommended that my teeth come out at that time. And I've been fighting dental problems ever since. Bridges, root canals, you name it, I had it done. Pretty extensive amount of work in my mouth. The bridges that I did have weren't holding up, everything was deteriorating. Teeth that I did have that were holding the bridges were no longer substantial enough to hold the bridge, but it got to the point where in 2013 something had to be done. Once I saw Dr. Trevisani and had my initial consultation, I was pretty convinced that he was the person that I needed to deal with. I had a comfort level and a trust factor right off the bat with Dr. Trevisani. And he's very positive, and that meant a lot to me, giving me the confidence that I needed to move forward, because it was pretty major what he had to do. With the equipment that he has, prior to me even leaving my initial visit, he was able to explain to me where I was, what I was in for, the procedures that needed to be done, and I had that knowledge the day I left there. Within a couple of days, I knew the cost. The decision making from that point was very easy because it was explained in detail what needed to be done, how it was going to be done, and the amount of time it was going to take to do it. And to be able to do what he had to do with me, in my particular case, in 2 visits, to me was totally amazing. The procedure went where I didn't feel anything, of course, and afterwards that day, I had pain pills, and I can honestly tell you that I never had to take a pain pill. And the second procedure was even better than that. I don't think I had any pain after one day, and the pain that I did experience was very mild. I've had less pain with the amount of the procedure that was done by Dr. Trevisani compared to what I've experienced over the years. This was minor. A temporary was made prior to me ever having my first procedure, so that was one of my big concerns. I didn't want to, I needed to go out in public. I still wanted to do the things I did. I still wanted to go and play golf with the guys, and within a couple days, I was playing golf and I looked presentable, and that meant a lot to me. Believe it or not, I shot pretty darn good. Prior to Dr. Trevisani, there probably wasn't a time I played golf that I didn't feel pain. You tend to clench down on your teeth, and by the time you were done playing around the golf, I would experience some pain. I could honestly tell you now, it's a real pleasure to go play around a golf and not have any pain, and then have a nice lunch. So, again, doesn't get much better than that. The usability is just perfect. It feels just like teeth. When you go out to dinner and now you have a group of people and you have a bunch of friends, and which we're able to do a fair amount of times, and everybody's ordering a steak or somebody's ordering something that I couldn't eat in the past, and it's not so much fun when you're eating fish and you're at a steakhouse and everybody's enjoying a steak. Well, guess what? Now I can have my steak and I can enjoy it just like everybody else can, and I have no fear of what I can and can't do. Your appearance means a lot, but how you physically feel and how you walk around every day and how you feel after you eat something, and there's absolutely no pain, nothing. I feel like I'm 20 years old again. You can go and see whoever you want, but my suggestion would be, and I can't impress it enough, to just visit Dr. Trevisani. Go for a consultation. See what he has to say. See if you like what he has to say like I did. I believe you'll get the same confidence level that I had, and the end result speaks for itself. When you're all done and you get exactly what you were promised to get, I don't know that it gets any better than that.